How we doing? Spike from Duck and Cover Tactical, and today we're going to talk about the PC Carbine. It ain't your granddaddy's ranch rifle. So we're carrying 3 stock models. We'll start with our bare bones model, which I highly recommend if you plan on doing a custom build. Next we have the backpacker model. Magpul put out a beautiful chassis for this thing. You still get all the key features too, just in a lightweight package. We have the railed model, which basically this is the base model with a rail. And you have your fully customized model, where you get to pick and choose. It is literally build-a-bang with this gun. We believe that this rifle is to be set as the centerfire rifle of California. This is the base model, your starting point on the Ruger PC Carbine. It's a great lightweight weapon. One, it is chambered in 9mm. On top of that, you have the ability to either take Glock magazines or SR9 magazines by Ruger. You do have to change the magazine well out. It's not one fits all, so make sure you change that out. Lastly, it's easy to transport. All models come with a takedown feature to where you can separate it, stash it in a backpack, stash it in the trunk of your car, or small carrying case. And this is just the base model. Wait till we get to customization. So what makes the Ruger PC Carbine special? Well, let's also talk about how it's chambered in 9mm. The application of 9mm has come a long way. It's great for target shooting, it's great for home defense, it's great for a tactical setting. Why is it a viable rifle round, even though technically it is a pistol round, but we live in a fun world right now. So 9mm, 1, you get a pretty decent range off of it. 2, it's an extremely common round. It's a NATO round, so you're always going to be able to find it. On top of that, a day at the range with 9mm, you're at this time of this video, you're about at 30 to 35 cents a round, which isn't too bad at all. So it's a nice cheap shoot day for you. On top of that, if you happen to own a 9mm pistol, more specifically a Glock 19 or a Glock 17, you're able to use your magazines from your pistol to your rifle and vice versa. It's less to carry at the range. Now you just have one bag of magazines compared to 15 different magazines or 3 or 4 different magazine types, depending on what you're doing for the day. Same thing with ammo. You get to run the same ammo on both firearms. Out of the box, it starts with a left-handed magazine release. We're basically, when we're aiming in, we're bringing it back like a SMG style and stripping and ripping. It does fall freely, but you're bringing it back. There are custom pieces that we have, more on that later, that can convert it over to a right side magazine release just using your finger. On every model of the Ruger PC Carbines, it comes standard with a Picatinny rail at top for your optics mount. Now, if you're more of a traditionalist and you want to use iron sights, it does come with your standard iron sights on the barrel. Those are set as a ghost ring sight, so you can use your iron sights or open sights or whatever you choose to use. One of my favorite features with the backpacker model is that if you're traveling or going backpacking, clicks into place, now we got it set in your backpack. This will not come off unless you want it to by gripping here and releasing, and simply by reassembling the weapon. And you're ready to go. Again, great for camping, backpacking, super lightweight. So we're probably asking, well, why should I get a PC Carbine? Well, one of the top reasons is that it's a California compliant rifle. In other words, if you want to go camping, you want to go to the range, you want to go and do something, you don't have to worry about looking over your shoulder of if the law changed and you're unable to carry that or you need to make a change. So it went from being a legal rifle to now you're a felon. It is not scrutinized in California. I mean, it's even down to the T right now where when you watch the news and you hear AR, they've changed the meaning of the letters from Armalite rifle to assault rifle. Again, it's even in the name with a play of words, PC Carbine. Kind of makes it a little bit more safer, but we all know deep down that stands for pistol caliber carbine, so. Feel free to check out our other video on why we believe the PC Carbine is going to be more popular than the AR. So to wrap this one up, we've talked about the cost of ammo being a 9mm. We talked about it not being scrutinized in California, and now let's talk about the customizations. We can take this into this. We all want a rifle we can be proud of and something that our friends look at and go, wow, that's badass. Not to mention something that's functional and you can use for just about anything. I love my rifle, and trust me, this has gotten a lot of looks. My favorite part about this is probably the buttstock with a grip and the magazine release and the custom trigger and the muzzle device. All of it. Just all of it. Let's start with the chassis. There are several different chassis out for the PC Carbine that can fit your needs. One of my personal favorites is the Crom USA chassis. This already starts you off with the extended magazine release that you can put in. It starts you out with being able to put your own custom buttstock in. Some of the other key features is that they do have a flared magazine well on there. Now, with most of these custom chassis, you will have to use the Glock magazine insert, just because Glock, let's be honest here, is the most common pistol mag nowadays, so everyone designed it off of that. You can set them up as a right-handed or left-handed shooter by request. Normally they come standard as a right-handed shooter. And they also come in several different colors, from FDE, God's color, jungle green, or black. And you're able to put your own buttstock on there as long as it's compatible with the Mossberg 500 or 590. That opens it up so you can kind of move to your stock with a Magpul stock, which is great, and get that really great grip on it. Currently on mine, I have a jarred trigger pack on there, which is a huge upgrade. It goes straight to an aluminum trigger pack with a better trigger pull on it and reset. Another option you have to go with is Tandem Cross, which provides you with a flat trigger and also eliminates a lot of your pre-travel when you set it correctly. And there are several other companies that put out trigger packs too. You do have a lot of options when it comes to trigger upgrades. Next, we have charging handles, which is an easy switch out. You have everything from a curved Spartan trigger by Tandem Cross. You have more, which everyone seems to be using, of a traditional charging handle by Tandem Cross, as well as Crom USA. All PC Carbine models have a threaded barrel in front. So you can have a muzzle device of your choice that's chambered in 9mm, that is a 1/2 inch by 28. And Tandem Cross put out this piece, which changes your cross bolt safety from just pushing from side to side to an actual selector switch safety. So now you can just use your trigger finger to go from safe to fire with a flick of a switch. And you have some of Crom USA's front mount systems, your low rise, your high rise, and your Zoo Crom. These are all rail systems that you can attach to your PC Carbine. Same thing with optics and sights. You get to pick. Right now, I'm running the Scouter model by Strike Industries. You can move it up front. You can take whichever model of optic to put on here, and it's compatible. There are aftermarket iron sights that you can purchase for this firearm to your liking. So you get a little bit more customization on there. And there's a ton of handguards, rail mounts, and just about anything you can think of. Somebody's doing it for this weapon system. It truly is a way to build it yourself, customize it to you, the shooter, and be proud and excited about your weapon, just like your friends will be excited about it. If you guys have any more questions about this, come on into the shop. We can chit chat, or like and subscribe if you like the videos that are being put out.